Hi, my name is Casey, and the religion I chose was Christianity. So, the agenda for the first day. On the first day, my visitors will visit the church and nativity located in Manger Square. This is the exact spot where Jesus is said to be born. As you can see in this picture with the couple old ladies, you see them bending down to walk in the small door, and this is called the door of humility. And it's the tiny door that you enter the church through. Crusaders made the original door a lot smaller so that the attackers wouldn't be able to enter the church on horseback. And this is located in Bethlehem. And in the church is a silver star marking the spot of where Jesus is said to be born. Okay, the agenda for day two, we're going to visit the site of baptism of Jesus. What the visitors will learn is the reason as to why Christians have accepted this site as the site of baptism of Jesus. And this site is believed to be the place of baptism to Jesus based on physical remains associated with baptism, such as a baptism pool, a certain water system, and a certain type of cave. And this is also known as the Bethany beyond the Jordan, and that is the water that Jesus was said to be baptized in. On day three, the visitors will visit the Siloam pool, the spot where Jesus healed the blind man. And the backstory of this event is Jesus was asked to heal a blind man, and so he did. He gave instructions to the man to not go into town and to tell anyone. This is important to Christians because it shines light on the person Jesus was, that being a healer. And this is a picture of the pool or the site where Jesus is said to have healed the blind man. On day four, visitors will visit the synagogue or the dining room. And this is where Jesus and his disciples ate before his death. So it is known as the Last Supper. And the backstory of this event is in this Last Supper, Jesus explained to them that his death was necessary and that it would be their duty to spread his teachings after he had gone. He took bread and wine, blessed it, and shared it with his disciples. And in this picture, it just shows a picture from Google. It's just an illustration of what the Last Supper looks like with Jesus. On day five, we're going to visit this garden, and this garden is significant because it shows the exact spot where Jesus went with his disciples to pray the night before he was crucified. And the story behind this garden is significant because that night Jesus prayed he would not have to endure the pain he knew was coming for him. His disciples had fallen asleep while he pleaded for his life. During this time, Judas was leading a band of men into the garden to arrest Jesus. And the second picture down here is the Mount of Olives, and it's basically just where this garden is located. And it's also said to be where Jesus was resurrected. On day six, we're going to visit the site of the death of Jesus, and it's the Church of the Holy, I think it is pronounced Sepulchre in Old City of Jerusalem. And this hill is called the Place of a Skull, and this is basically where um, Jesus died. On the last day of the trip, we're going to visit the garden tomb where Jesus rose, and we're going to learn the story of the resurrection. The backstory is Mary and several other women disciples went to the tomb and found it empty. It is said that these women told the apostles. It's also believed that Jesus spoke with many of his followers and ate a dinner with them. After he had came back and everyone found out, Peter initially, that he was back and he was the Lord now. So yes, that is Christianity, and that is all I have.